Hey, how's everybody doing? Okay, it's been a while since I did a video. It's been like 3 weeks. Been really busy at work, and I haven't really had time to even mess with the tank. It's kind of like still the same way it was, but with the exception of a couple other things. Number one is I've been messing with the apex. I'm not overly impressed with it, and I'll show you why here in a minute. But let's get to the roller filter, and if I have to, I'll make this I'll make the reason why the apex is kind of disappointing me in another video. But right at the moment, let's get a look at what's going on here. The tank is looking really good. Yeah, there's some little bit of algae on the back wall and stuff like that, but you know, that's phosphates. Fish are doing good. Corals are doing good. Matter of fact, I even got, well, let's move over here. Here's the sneak peek from the view from the other video, the last video, number 4. Those are marine pure blocks. And I am starting to get some serious growth on the blocks itself with feather dusters. And even in the back. See them back there? Got a leather coral here that disappeared in the tank, and it's actually starting to pop a little bit. I thought it was a goner, but it's back. It's coming back good too. But this tank right here, this one's gonna have more for like a refugium. I'm gonna put some feather dusters and seagrass and all that stuff in here, you know, to try to help with the phosphates. These marine pure blocks are gonna actually go under here, underneath the roller filter. That's where I'm gonna put those. They're not staying in that tank. This one, this tank, is actually, believe it or not, my algae scrubber tank. You can see the algae growing in there. It's growing on the rocks. I got some crabs and stuff in there. You know, they're trying to, you know, almost keeping it at bay. Yeah, you can see it on the back wall and all that. But that's what I wanted to do. There's a little bit in here, not as much. You come over here to the big tank. Yeah, there's some on the wall. But to me, I'm still working on it. Is it acceptable? Well, like I said, I'm still working on it. I'm getting closer, I can tell you that. There's some in there, but it's nowhere near what's grown in here. So anyway, let's get back to the roller filter. Okay, here it is. Yeah, I still got my pipes like the way it was from the last video. And sorry for the last video. I was tired. I had a couple of beers in me after working 10 hours on changing this whole system out. But this is working really good. And a couple of people asked, well, you want to see the roller filter where it turns. Okay. Down there, you can see the float. And you can see it there. So I'm going to show you me moving my hand on it and watch the roll at the same time. See that? Now, that rolls after 3 weeks. And that's what I still have left. So I'm good for probably another 3 weeks without messing with anything. This is, I'm super impressed with this. This is working really good. Now, I did something different where I actually did a 40-gallon. This used to be the old sump that had the roller filter that was removable, and I turned it backwards. Now the supply lines coming through from the main tank into there, going over the overflow. But there's something I did notice though. With the protein skimmer before the filter sock, or not the filter sock, the hell with filter socks, before the roller filter, I'm actually noticing that the water is a lot cleaner. I can't prove it 100%, but I'm almost thinking that the protein skimmer needs to be before anything else. I'm still working on it. I'm not 100%, but I can already tell the difference. And I just cleaned this thing an hour ago. And look at the junk that's already collecting in there. Now, if this skimmer was over here, the filter is going to catch a lot more, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to test it. I'm going to take the skimmer, I'm going to put it in that compartment and just do a test and see what the paper looks, not the paper, but the filter material, see what the difference is. If the filter material is a lot darker, before it gets to the skimmer, then it's kind of telling me that I think that the skimmer needs to be before the filter material. I know, maybe I got that a little backwards, but hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. I think the